Listen to this shocking confession. The greatest manipulators in the world are those you consider good people. Think about it. That nice colleague who always pulls the rug out from under you in meetings. The paternal boss who praises you to your face and destroys you behind your back. They weren't born this way. They just read the manual you refuse to open. Self-mastery begins when you understand that the world isn't a church play stage, but a ring where every move counts. Here's a truth that will burn. You are prey. Your predators have already identified your favorite weakness, that childish need to be loved. Meanwhile, Machiavelli has been laughing at your naivety for 500 years. He observed something you still don't want to accept. The person who always says yes is the first to be discarded. It's exactly like that chicken in the yard. The most docile is always the first to become dinner. Your current mental strategy transforms you into everyone's lunch. Check out this silent conspiracy. Self-help books preach unconditional kindness, while those who truly win behind the scenes play a completely different game. It's like a restaurant serving you plastic food while VIP clients eat prime steak in the back. Do you want to continue chewing plastic, or are you ready for the truth that will change your entire life? What you're about to discover next will reveal exactly why your kindness is your greatest weapon, but only if you know when to aim it and when to keep it holstered. Let's break this myth they've sold you since childhood. Unconditional kindness is a cartoon fantasy. In practice, it's like firing shots into the air in broad daylight. It attracts all the scum of the world. That neighbor who asks for help every Monday at 6 a.m., she's already mapped your weakness. You respond because you feel validated. But to her, you're just a stop on the subway of other people's needs. A warrior's mental strategy is different. He calculates every move. While you chase applause, others walk with firm steps toward victory. Machiavelli would call this virtù, the ability to act as the situation demands, not according to what they painted on your heart. You know that friend who only calls when they need help? They've already figured out that you're an emotional farm where they can harvest infinite affection. Your self-mastery will appear when you transform that corral into a fortress. Help, but with purpose. Here's the naked truth. All kindness has a hidden price. It's like those credit cards with 5,000 benefits. You pay the bill later. Your energy, your time, your peace of mind, everything becomes currency in the wrong hands. The difference between being a saint and being a fool lies in who you allow to access your generosity. Remember the Joker? When they treat me like a child, I become cruel. Now imagine when they treat you like an automatic favor dispenser. Get ready. Machiavelli is the guy world leaders read at night while preaching family values during the day. Know why? Because he unmasked the greatest secret of all. Real power has nothing to do with being nice. It's like a cat. It purrs for those who have food, but when they turn their backs, it shows its claws. His virtù is that reptilian capacity to read between the lines of human nature. While you read people's smiles, he's reading their hidden intentions. Imagine if you could see the internal game that plays out in each person's head. That's the Machiavellian mental strategy. He developed psychological X-ray vision 500 years ago. It's as if he had invented the Instagram stories of the human brain. He saw the secret stories that nobody posts. That's why everyone wants to ban his teachings. Those who profit from your weaknesses get nervous when you learn to play the same game. True self-mastery is when you stop believing in the script they handed you. Here's the bomb that will shatter your reality. Machiavelli didn't create the art of manipulation. He merely documented what was already happening behind the scenes of power. It's like discovering that series you love is based on real events and much more brutal. The world is a theater where everyone acts, but only some know it's a play. What do you think happens when the audience discovers they can climb onto the stage and grab the script? Chaos, awakening, the silent revolution of your mind. You're an emotional drug addict and don't even know it. That nice feeling of being the hero who rescues everyone is your favorite addiction. It's like a social media zombie who needs a like every 30 seconds. Except you need gratitude every 5 minutes. You know that person everyone loves in the group, but nobody invites to the party? That person is you, because they see you as the genie in the lamp, always on call. Check out this pattern that will frighten you. All the emotional vampires in the world can smell a chronic Samaritan from miles away. It's as if you had an antenna on top of your head flashing free energy here. And then I ask you, how many times have you helped someone and then questioned yourself, why doesn't this person return my value? Machiavelli already had the answer. You gave away for free what you should have charged a price for. Your self-mastery will appear when you understand that even your generosity needs a strategy. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Your need to please is your greatest weakness, and those who really matter can smell the fear you have of being rejected. It's like a dog showing its belly. It seems like cute submission, but in nature, this is a recipe for becoming lunch. And answer honestly, do you really help because you want to or because you're afraid to say no? Because that difference is the border between being wise and being a clown. And when it hits you, the world is a giant kennel, and you need to decide if you're going to be the German shepherd or the begging mutt. Every day, everywhere, people are testing your limits like a mad scientist testing material resistance. That colleague who always asks you to cover her shift? She's not evil. She just recognized that you have the defensive reflexes of a cartoon character. A predator's mental strategy is simple. Find the weakest link in the chain and pull until it breaks. Machiavelli knew this 500 years ago. The environment always tests who you are when no one is looking. It's like those online games where you play behind an avatar. People show their true face. From the guy who cuts in line at the supermarket to the boss who only looks for you when needed, they all have an internal radar that detects your capacity for resistance. Your self-mastery is evaluated in every micro-interaction, like an emotional metal detector scanning your soul. And here's the bizarre trick. The world responds to your weakness with surgical precision. It's as if nature had a secret algorithm. The more you yield, the more test situations appear. Have you noticed how, after accepting a favor you didn't want, a queue of other absurd requests appears? It's because you just passed the certified sucker test. When you realize your kindness is being used as an excavator to dig your own grave. The difference between being gentle and being a fool lies in one thing: intention. When you act expecting validation, you've become the emotional beggar in the situation. Your mental strategy needs to understand that there's an abyss between being cordial because it's intelligent and being subservient because you're afraid. It's like the difference between a lion that allows a cautious approach and a sheep that throws itself to the slaughter. Both can be docile, but only one remains the predator. Machiavelli hammered this point. Kindness should be an instrument, not an identity. When you do favors, are you building bridges or digging graves? A strategist uses kindness like a currency, spending where it yields dividends, saving where it only generates expenses. It's like investing in the stock market. You don't throw money at any promising stock. You analyze which will appreciate capital. Your real self-mastery appears when you can be pleasant without being edible. Here's the final revelation that will shake your structure. Emotional submission is like playing volleyball with a grenade. You think you're being nice, but you're actually destroying your authority in slow motion. It's like that television episode where the protagonist hands the gun to the villain thinking they'll be treated fairly. Then you want to scream at the screen, "Don't do that." Welcome to the moment when you can finally scream at your past self. What you discovered today isn't just a lesson in mental strategy. It's the decoding key to human nature. Every day you faced predators disguised as lambs, and now you have the instruction manual. Machiavelli wasn't a psychopath. He was a social surgeon who decided to document the diseases that no one wants to admit they have. And now answer for yourself. How many times have you been the fool in a negotiation this week? Your self-mastery begins exactly where your illusion ends.
Chat GPT, OpenAI. Público-alvo: usuários gerais e profissionais. Forças: excelente em conversação natural, multimodalidade, texto, imagem, áudio, integração com ferramentas como Excel e navegador web. Limitações: não possui acesso em tempo real à internet, exceto para assinantes do Plano Plus com GPT-4. Ideal para uso diário, criatividade, produtividade e aprendizado.